to Asè'Underground. This is a grown and sexy reading on how you stand on business, okay? So you got Sukuyon, scarcity, 21, 3. 3 is a very creative number, okay? So we're going to put her here. I learned about the Sukuyon being in the Caribbean, okay? It's kind of like a zombie or vampire, actually. Oh, excuse me. Not a zombie, a vampire. Yeah, babe. Babe. When you say Sukuyon, it's like a vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's anyway. We could get into that later. Let's get into what makes you grown and sexy, but really like how you stand on business. So, okay, let's get the grown and sexy vibe for you first. You don't play that, okay? Like, you are very in charge. You're gonna go ahead and get things done. No time to waste. You have a checklist to check off. You know, you could be someone who is fully into just at that point in your life where you embrace responsibility. You are checking things off your list, and you don't have time to let other people get in your way. Like, move, get out the way. Or that people could be saying whatever they want, but I was just listening. Oh my gosh, I don't know her name, but she's a pastor, and T.D. Jakes' daughter, I forgot her name. And basically how she was saying, like, she's in mission, and if you don't like that she has a mission to fulfill, too bad. She don't have time to be going back and forth with folks. 9 of coins, she's in her mission. So this is like the independent card, the card about self-sufficiency. You understand that there's evil eye. This is why her dress has the Nazir, or the evil eye, in her dress, because she understands that people don't like the fact that she has her own. They don't like the fact that she's in her own home, maybe that she can make money from home, or that she's quote unquote sitting pretty. Okay, so she has the evil eye there to protect her. So you all could use evil eye in some, or the Nazir in some way, form, or fashion. There's different Nazirs in different colors too. It's really cool. Okay, so what do we have here? Empress energy in reverse. 8 of coins in reverse. 8 of sticks in reverse. Maybe people don't even see you coming here. That's what I'm hearing here. Because 8 of sticks is a very like fast energy. It means that something is coming towards us quickly. 8 of coins, I wouldn't say it's a workaholic energy, but somebody who is putting in that work, is hustling, is, making that money. Empress energy, you basically, yes, you embody all the queens. Queen of coins, queen of swords, queen of pentacles, queen of water, queen of cups, right? Now, why is this in reverse, Spirit? Why is this in reverse? Okay, there's a denial here of you coming into yourself, basically. Okay, there's people from the past who see you as still a kid, or maybe you were an emotional teenager. You could even be a water sign here. Okay, maybe you didn't fully have control over your emotions or your creativity, and that is changing now. You are starting to understand how to use all the elements in your life. You're understanding when to put in that power. That power, like that fire, that willpower. You're understanding when to talk and when not to talk. You're understanding how to stand on your creativity. Like, okay, we're not just doing sketches. Now we're using the canvas, right? We're taking our creativity more seriously, and we're taking ourselves more seriously. You could be putting in more work, and there could be like a denial of this feeling, because people in the past may want to keep you to whatever image or whatever box they felt like you fit in, or however they see you, and maybe it's hard for them to see you in this energy, or you could be transitioning into this energy. Okay, you have to take what resonates here, but yeah, this is how you're about to stand on business. That 8 is an infinity sign. So how do I put this? Like, that there's a way that you're harnessing your energy. Okay, because You know, in the past, as we're learning about ourselves and in our youth, our energy could be sporadic, or we might not understand that we're wasting time here or wasting time there. And time and how you use it, and um, how you take advantage of it could be very, very important to you now. And so now, um, I'm just hearing, like, I'm getting that Saturn, those realizations after like a Saturn return. Or you could even be younger here and already understand this, already have the discipline of taking over your time, right? And making it beneficial for you. So not waiting around for things to get done, just getting it done. Yeah, Aunt Carolyn, this has made, this is creating fortunate events in your life, okay? This is how you're standing on business, all right? Yeah, I really, really like this energy. Yeah, this is really, really nice. You could even be teaching people how to do this, okay? How to take more advantage of their time, understanding more about their daily habits. I'm thinking 8th house energy now, where like a lot of this could be hidden, but it's knowledge that people want or need. There's also this energy of like, again, like this unseen energy, but people are going to be able to see it. You see, he's filming Aunt Carolyn. She was like a lottery winner or something like that. Okay, let's go to the African American Tarot deck now. This was the Hoodoo deck. Let's go into African American Tarot deck. Really nice cards. Grown and sexy. How do you stand on business? Bow. Emperor card. Okay, so that's crazy. That's crazy because we had basically the Empress or the big queen at the bottom, but your masculine energy could overpower your feminine energy at this time. That is so beautiful. You're making executive decisions. You are putting down boundaries. You are creating time for yourself. I just heard, I love Intuitive Rose. I support Intuitive Rose. I support her Patreon, all of that. And she was literally just talking about how, oh my goodness, she was talking about how you are, like, you giving more to yourself or giving extra to yourself. Like maybe you drink an extra bottle of water, or you're making sure you have your greens every day. You're putting in at least 10 minutes of exercise, or you're stretching, whatever it is that you're putting in like extra for yourself. It's aligning, it's putting that out in the universe, and the universe is matching you, right? Because the universe matches our frequency and our energy and our vibration. Maybe you came from like this scarcity energy, and now you know, like there was a time maybe where you didn't give so much to yourself. You didn't give maybe that extra 10 minutes of exercise, or the stretching, or you know, whatever it is, the extra vegetables, whatever that is for you. And now, because you are giving that, other people are giving that to you. Interesting, right? So there is a higher understanding that this pile has about structure and boundaries, even within chaos, even within other, oh, I heard strategy too, strategizing, okay? Learning chess could be very helpful at this time, or learning strategies in chess could be very helpful at this time. Look, we even have 5 of Pentacles on the back. Some of you all could now have certain rituals that you do daily. Maybe you didn't have those rituals daily, or you didn't have that discipline, and that discipline is now here, okay? Grown and sexy. How do you stand on business? How you stand on business? Yeah, someone here is really good at multitasking and really good at knowing how to put the fun back in life on the daily basis. So you know how to have fun during your tasks here. which is so beautiful. And this is how you're able to have that chariot energy with Railroad Bill here, and like chug along and get things done and check things off of your to-do list, you know, which makes you grown. Okay, having to check off that to-do list and getting what you have to get done makes you very, very grown. And even putting like boundaries or understanding that you need a certain amount of time to feed into your creativity or your soul growth, your physical growth, your educational growth. Maybe you're reading a chapter a day, whatever it is, a chapter a week. Okay, everybody has to figure out a schedule that works for them. So yeah, really, really beautiful energy. Let's wrap this up here. How do you stand on business? You know when to take risks. You know when to put yourself out there, and the faith that you have, whether you want to call that God or divine or the universe, this faith that you have allows you to really live your life, okay? Because we could get caught up in strategy all day, and then, you know, you look back and where were the memories? Where was the fun? Where, you know what I'm saying? And the fun also rejuvenates us, right? So that we could get back into business. So you're not fully just strict, no fun, and all that. You know how to balance this energy out. You know when it's time to be in the 5th house and when it's time to get back into that 6th house Virgo energy of structure, routine, that to-do list. But that 5th house Leo energy, you know, where it's time to just feel the sun, be out on the beach, go to a theme park or carnival, just hang out with your kids. And that is really beautiful. And this is what you're juggling so well, okay? Not just being grown and intense and strategic, but also your inner child is here. Like, you know, you have not lost your inner child, and that's so beautiful. Even though we don't have the sun card here, that is the energy that I'm getting. Because look, we even have the sun in the background here for her, and we have like night and day. Okay, she could have like wisdom behind her or understanding behind her. Anyway, it's a really, really interesting and beautiful energy that you all have here. So keep the good work up, all the strategizing, incorporating your inner child, not burning yourself out, okay, and giving to yourself so that the universe will match that energy and give to you. You know, what goes around comes around. So, you know, make sure that you're doing that, that you're amplifying what you want in your life by expressing that. Okay, so anyway, I hope that give you the life force rejuvenation and paradigm shift that you needed for your journey. I'm always honored to be on this journey with you all. This is how you stand on business, okay? All right, peace, guys. Peace, y'all. This is a grown and sexy reading on how you stand on business. You got a tete worthiness. We have this beautiful Ethiopian energy here. The 4 and the 1 makes 5, which can be changes, right? Or things. I don't know why I always. It could be things not going in your favor also. You know, it really depends what lens you're looking at the 5 from. But it could be conflict as well. But look here, we have the tea, we have coffee here. And I definitely recommend going to an Ethiopian restaurant and just learning about the tradition of coffee in Ethiopia, and, you know, having a little coffee, maybe, I think a coffee ceremony is what they call it. Okay, so really, really beautiful. I love Ethiopian food, and I could talk about that all day. Okay, so yeah, this kind of reminded me to go and get, like, I need to go to little Ethiopia and just enjoy a good meal. But anyway, what makes you grown and sexy? Let's hit up the hoodoo deck first, okay? Let me see your grown and sexy energy, and then we'll see how you stand on business. Ooh, them bones. So you could be a reader here, okay? You could be a reader here. You could have a tight relationship with the universe, divine, God, whoever. Okay, you could be a seer. you could see judgment or call judgment on certain energies or things, right? And I feel like sometimes calling judgment, it isn't like you judging people or anything like that, but it's you could dismiss like toxic energies, or you could dismiss, and I'm not talking about like dismissing people. It's when you're able to see beyond people and see the energy that could be on people, the energy that could be attacking people, the perspectives. See, these energies can link themselves to certain perspectives, and these energies can link themselves to certain like types of group think and possess a group of people. Like I'm talking like prejudice, anything that like really doesn't lead in love. And we look, I understand, okay, from my left-hand path, people, like, it's not all love and light out here. That's facts. And because you understand that it's not all love and light out here, you understand how energies can take a hold of other people and really push them into this dark space instead of maybe more balanced space, right? So when you call judgment on these energies, man, this is an old, like, I want to say D-Lo or Dolo, the pilot man. This is an old video of his where he talks about how if you go in a meditation and you shine a light on these dark energies, like say you're able to call out prejudice, you're able to call out when people are projecting some type of negativity, or when you're able to see these things, the negative energy then has to like run. You see what I'm saying? It has to run. And then it's just, oh man, like this is some serious spiritual warfare that you guys actually could be doing. I don't know how aware all of you are of it. I got some heavy hitters on this channel that I channel sometimes, for real. So thank you for, I'm just so glad that y'all are on this channel. Like I really appreciate this energy and I really appreciate y'all. Yeah. Okay. How do you stand on business? Yeah, y'all don't play. With this fire energy here, the Father of Six and the Ace of Wands, your passion is out of this world. You could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries here, okay? Look, 7 of Coins and 5 of Sticks. I heard no drama, okay? You don't play that. You don't gossip. You are really about business. You are really about taking action here. That's how you stand up in business. This is what makes you grown and sexy. You don't have time to be doing all that talking with people, back talking, worried about who's doing what and if she's like just all this other stuff. You probably don't even really partake in celebrity gossip, okay? Because you are just so focused on what it is that you got to do. Even the 7 of Coins energy here, it's kind of like you could even put yourself in burnout sometimes, just worried about your garden and what it is that you got going on. And your garden could really need you at this time. You know, you could be in the process of, it's like, okay, I gotta water, I gotta make sure the parasites are taken care of. I need to put in some new seeds. I gotta harvest this so that the plant will keep giving out more fruit, or it will keep giving out more vegetables or more broccoli or whatever it is that you're trying to grow. Like you really have stuff to do. So yeah, it's not just, oh, let me just plant these seeds real quick. It's like, no, I got to plant seeds, harvest this, that. Like you really have something that you're cultivating here. And that's why you don't have time for this gossip type of energy. Some people are bored with their lives. And so this is something that gives them like something to do, just keeping up with the news and stuff like that. Feeling like that they're aware and everything, which is fine because we do need to be aware. But we also have to make sure that we're growing stuff for ourselves. It's kind of like Eleanor Roosevelt. Y'all could know that quote where she goes from talking about how, you know, small minds talk about other people and great minds talk about business. Great minds are talking about how to build a city. Great minds are, you know, this is the type of mindset that you all are in this pile. And this is what makes you grown and sexy. And this is what makes you stand on business as well. Is some of you, like, this is a very small percentage that could just be like watching this pick a card in general, if you're not in that energy, this is an energy you could learn how to be in, and it will make you stand on business even more so. It will make you even more grown and sexy because your energy is put more into what it is that you need to do to build a foundation and be accomplished in life. So how do you stand on business, pile 2? Ooh, ancestors card, death in reverse. Okay. Son of coins. Interesting. Okay, I'm seeing someone who looks at where they went wrong in the past. Okay. And I'm seeing like a reflection here with the ancestors card and the son of coins. All right. So this is like, oh, I missed that spot. I need to go back to school and take care of that. Let me go ahead and, you know, maybe, okay, this is really weird, but like maybe you could be like, okay, I went to work and I didn't finish my GED. Let me go ahead and finish my GED, even though I've been working for like 5-7 years now. Let me go back and get this certification, even though like I've already passed this amount. Let me make sure this is checked off my list so I can get better opportunities for myself. This makes you grown and sexy because you are taking care of your paperwork. You are showing like a respect to Saturn here, okay, which is going to give you great Saturn karmic energy, okay? Okay, yeah, so I was saying, man, you guys keep getting interrupted, but I was saying that like, okay, so maybe somebody will try for you not to get this information about your ancestry or some type of information from your matriarchal line here. But this is what is making you stand on business. You going ahead and getting the information you need. I'm getting heavy. Some type of information, there could be some type of treasure, some type of will, some type of land, some type of property on the matriarchy side. But you're not going to know about it unless you go out and really look for it. And I was talking about how you might have to take 3 steps back to make like 10 steps forward. Or there could be some type of healing in the matriarch line. Something like that. This could even be like an energetic thing. Like you might have to go into meditation. They have matriarchal meditations. Yana Good has some really good meditations to heal your father's lineage or your mother's lineage or both. And you go into meditation. Maybe even get into like a trance state and basically energetically heal you can heal your mother line like through womb energy. It's really cool. But yeah, so there could be a lot of different ways that you're doing this, right? And that's what's making you stand on business. Maybe cutting like out some generational curses or healing some family lines or just something that you're going back and getting information for. Okay, so that's a really interesting download to get. How are you standing on business? By recognizing who in your circle, your co-workers, people around you, associates are out to get you, out to backstab you. Look, 10 of Knives popped out here as well. Okay. I'm hearing like you're laying it to rest here. Okay. You're starting a new cycle with this. You understand who these people are and you're not letting them get in the way of your rest, your peace, your money. They might want to. Okay, you recognize that, but you're standing on business because, okay, and like one monkey don't stop no show. That's what I'm getting from this. One monkey does not stop no show. Okay, so yes, this is why you are standing on business, pile 2. I don't know why it was so tough to get through your reading, but definitely if you feel called to, you could pick another pile. All right, keep doing what you're doing, studying what you're studying, healing the generations that you need to heal or the family lines that you need to heal. Great job with that. And great job just like ignoring, it seems like you're ignoring the haters, ignoring the BS. You're peeping game, like you're aware, but you're not giving them the attention that they need, or, you know, you're not giving them the you know, the energy that they want from you. They're trying to like steal your energy so that you put it on them instead of putting it into your work, right? And ain't nobody got time for that. And that's why you're grown, sexy, and standing on business. I hope this gave you the life force rejuvenation and paradigm shift that you needed for your journey. I'm always honored to be on this journey with you all, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. What's up, Pile 3? Now, you guys chose Sekhmet. This is a super powerful deity card. Okay, Egyptian goddess. Because Sekhmet has no problem using violence, okay? Tearing things down in order to heal. All right? Man, I feel like if you work with Sekhmet, know that something's going to get destroyed. Like, you might heal whatever it is or that you're trying to heal and get whatever outcome that you're ultimately trying to get, but something could be destroyed in that process in the meantime. So, like, you could win the war but lose an arm in the process. Okay? My cousin was telling me, like, with chess, how the point is that you have to lose something. You have to sacrifice something. What are you willing to sacrifice to win the war? It's crazy, but that's real. That's real life. And Sekhmet is definitely giving that energy. So you could definitely, what makes you grown and sexy and standing on business is that you understand this. You understand that, you know, you will have to take, and I heard accept as well. You understand and accept that there will be, okay, whoa, some sacrifices that just hopped out. Okay, there could be some messages for you in another pile for sure. Yeah, I'm seeing someone like, you may understand that there's certain things with your peace of mind that you'll have to, I'm seeing someone who's willing to sacrifice for their family. You may be able to sacrifice like your peace of mind. You may be willing to take on a certain amount of stress, a certain amount of mental stress. Okay, so maybe there's things on your to-do list and you understand that you're doing this. You're doing this for an outcome. You're doing this so that you have something to bring to the potluck. You have something to share with other people when they come over your home. You're able to throw that house party, that housewarming, that guest gathering, whatever it is, right? And that's beautiful, guys. Wow. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And 3 of baskets. Mother of baskets. I heard getting out of your feelings and getting into your bag. Oh my gosh, it's like that theme song on Jaylene's channel. Hopped out my feelings and I hopped out of my bag. I love her channel. Yeah, shout out to all my New York readers too. Like all my readers from New York. Okay, so maybe you're from New York or or from the East Coast. What's up? You know I love y'all. Even though I'm a West Coast girl, I love y'all, okay? So anyway, yeah, I'm just seeing someone who's like out of their feelings. This doesn't, whatever this is, it doesn't give you like the most comfort mentally. And this could be a lot of different energies that you're working with. But you're grown enough to say to yourself, no, like, this is, the Daughter of Coins is like the Knight of Coins, right? The Knight of Coins is the slowest moving knight in the deck. But, you know, he's stable. She's reliable. She's the one who's going to make sure that, you know, everyone's taken care of. And that if you need a little extra on the side, if she has it, she's going to, you know, make sure that she can, you know, she just looks out. If you know anything about that feminine energy in the family, it's that older daughter or the eldest daughter that is looking out. She's looking out for her siblings. She's making sure the baby's taken care of. She's, you know, looking out for the elders. She's checking up on everyone. It's a really nice energy to have around you, and a lot of people benefit from, you know, a young, feminine, supportive energy in the family. And So you could be providing that, right? And you're providing that because you understand that you want to create a good foundation for your family later in life. So there is a goal to get to like the 10 of Pentacles, of course, or even mother of coin status. The mother of coin would be like the king of coins or the king of pentacles in the Rider-Waite deck. So let's see what else makes you stand on business. Two of Sticks, you plan, you have your to-do list, you're making your budgets, books. If this isn't you, then this is how you can be in your grown and sexy standing on business. This is like your higher self talking to me. Okay, so because I'm picking up some type of energy here where someone's like, that's not me, but I wish it was me. So there's you in other timelines. So you in your highest timeline of being grown and being about your business is setting a budget, is making plans, is a to-do list. And that's why you relate with this so much, even if you feel like this is in your energy right now for now. This is an energy that you can hop into. Your highest self will recognize it. Okay? Yeah, so your highest self, your grown and sexy self, your standing on business self plans accordingly. You plan out trips. You plan out things that will be very helpful to the family and the kids. You are checking up on nephews and nieces and, you know, just even if you're emotional support for someone else, you're there. Now, the emotional support right now may be put on the back burner so that you can go ahead and provide for the family, even if you're a male energy, okay? Because Daughter of Coins and the Rider-Waite Tarot, like I was saying, translate to the Knight of Coins. So even if you're a male here, you could be doing that for your family, right? Just in provider mode, in planning mode, trying to make sure that the family gets together. You could be the one planning the family, what do you call those? The family reunions, okay? All that kind of stuff. So really, really cool. Okay, yeah, so let's see what else makes you grown and sexy. I cleared the board here. There's just a lot of interruptions in this reading. Okay, yeah, dim bones. Someone could have watched all the piles here. Okay, because we talked about judgment. We talked about dim bones in pile 2. Okay, so this could be just a good overall reading in general to get you into that standing on business energy. 10 of Sticks, interesting. So this is also closing out a cycle. There could be an understanding here, your highest self, or my wiser people here, because age is really just a number. Okay, because I could say older and you could be 20 and that could be older for you, right? But for those of us who have been through a couple of different cycles in life with burdens and everything, you can understand and have an acceptance of these burdens, right? There's an acceptance that like these burdens help build strength. Like you're in the gym, you know? And so these trials and tribulations that you've gone through have only created more muscle mass for you, have only created more strength for you, right? Yeah, when I wasn't working out, I was losing a lot of muscle, right? And when you lose muscle, it's painful. Okay, it hurts. You can feel the muscle leaving your body, and it's just as painful as actually putting in the work to gain muscle, right? So there's no way around the pain. Sekhmet energy. There's no wounded healer. There's no way around the pain. And you could have an acceptance of this. Like if either you could have been, even if you're like catered to and nurtured all through your life, it can be painful because then you don't know how to go out and get it on your own. But look, when you're riding a bike, you're more than likely, when you're learning to ride a bike, you're more than likely to scrape your knee. You're more than likely to fall off the bike. It's just part of the process. So you could all have acceptance of, yes, like I will fall down, but I'll get back up, you know. I will fail, and that's part of the process. And people will laugh because maybe they don't understand the failing part of the process, or they don't understand what it takes, how much pain it takes to get to the next level. But what makes you so grown and sexy, what makes you stand on business, is that you do understand that, and you're able to end cycles and close out cycles with these burdens on your back, climbing up this mountain, because you understand that. Okay, so yeah, you take on your responsibilities, you take on those failures, like you just eating it up. Now this is interesting. Ooh, this is really interesting here. Wow, and these are all in reverse. So our two big energies here are Mother of Knives and Big Mama. And then we have Son of Knives and Three of Knives. So this is a lot of air energy. This is a lot of communication energy. I just heard lay to rest. They want me to pull some more though. Lay to rest. Like, oh, okay. You know what this is here? Like, this reminds me of my great grandmother. Like, she had, rest in peace, she had no problem telling it like it is, telling the truth, even if it hurts. It could be mean, it could be rude. So y'all could have a bite to you, okay? Yeah, Carolyn, you could have a bite to you. And yeah, this makes you stand on business. Your bite could also have validity to it. Not only because of the status that you have when it comes to the matriarchy, but also the facts that you have. Yeah, someone here has a serious backbone. Okay, like serious backbone, serious energy here, where you don't play that, okay? You could shut down rumors, you can shut down heartbreak, which is kind of weird. Like, how do you shut down heartbreak? But I just feel like, you've been there, done that. It is not your first time. Oh, you rejected me, boo hoo, next. Oh, you don't like me, take a ticket. Get in line. Get in line. That's the energy I'm getting from y'all, okay? You could even I just heard prayer warrior. Like, someone could pray away this negative energy as well if they wanted to, or it's just something about your communication style, or the way you talk, or the way you even like talk back to people, or people try you, like you have the words for them, like you got something for them. Yeah, you could be feisty here. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, Ace of Coins in reverse. Maybe you could even control. You could be a boss here. Like, you could control people's money here, or there's something where you could possibly control like someone's coin, if they get a job or not. Maybe if it's not other people, then maybe you have control over your kids, like salary, or what is that called when you give kids a man, I forgot what that's called when you give kids like some type of money. And for some reason, I'm hearing like someone who's not going to wait on the justice system, but also has the patience for justice to play out. You could be a lawyer here, just because we're getting so much of the knife energy, okay? You could be someone who understands the law, but you could like know how to use loopholes in the law. You could know when someone's trying to get over on you, or not being completely in the right here. Like, you could see it from a mile away when someone's manipulative or in a manipulative type energy. All right. And you could have patience also in balancing that out, so they won't see it coming when it gets balanced out. Okay, they could play around in this negative energy if they want to. But it will get balanced out eventually. Or you could even feel This is just so interesting. I just heard like you also know how to make money despite barriers to money. So like you could even, what makes you stand on business is that even if it's illegal or it's not by standard, maybe by a family standard or society standard, this is kind of giving the energy of like someone who could, like you could make money on the side selling selling herbs, right? And like maybe you could even have like a past to this before ganja was legal, right? Like maybe you sold ganja on the side, or this could be the energy, and then somehow the energy works out patient enough to where it becomes legal later. Or this could be someone like you know how to make money online, or like you just know how to maybe work the taxes a certain way. And this is you would think that this energy not being upright wouldn't show up in you standing on business. But I'm feeling here that how do I put this, like, okay, this is kind of giving like mafia energy a little bit. Why is this standing on business? Nine of baskets in reverse. Maybe. What is this? Yeah, multitasking. But like, who are you doing this for? Ooh. Okay, y'all. Ooh. Ooh. I got some people. Yo, I got some dark practitioners in this pile. Yo, if this isn't you, okay, some of y'all are some dark practitioners, and you have a matriarchy of dark practitioners. I'm picking up on someone's energy here. Ooh, y'all bad. Y'all the type of practitioners that'll go to church. This the type, okay. This the type of grandma or mom, okay, this the type of matriarch figure who will go to church and then have a whole altar or still be doing spells in the background, okay? So like you could present as the matriarchy. You could be a father figure like this too. Okay, I always say the energy, y'all know how tarot works, the energy could go either way. Someone here could present as they could present as Christian, or they could present as, you know, this mother figure, but really the reason that you stand on business, you're grown and sexy, is this darker side to you. You could have lawyers working for you in your favor. Oh my gosh, was that even recording? Oh wow, 9:09 on the clock. Okay, y'all. Oh my gosh, I don't know how much of this was recording, but I'm picking up on a very dark practitioner, okay, in this pile. Someone who's willing to take money to do spells for hexes. Someone that's willing to do darker practices to get ahead in life. Whether someone could even be working with crooked lawyers or working magic so that when they go into the court system, things go in their favor. Someone, again, could go to church but actually be practicing darker things in the background, okay? Now, Miss Robinson, in this particular story, she just loved her practice. She just loved hoodoo, right? And then at the church, this woman started talking about her and started making, you know, basically, what do you call that when someone slanders your name? Started slandering her name, which made her start losing clients, which made people start, you know, looking at Miss Robinson differently when she was going to church and stuff. So she couldn't enjoy going to church. She couldn't enjoy hoodoo or her practice as much. And so she told the woman to take it back, but the woman didn't take it back. And she put, she basically put something on her, and that woman lost her only child. And it is said, you see she's holding an RIP, a pamphlet here. It is said that she showed up to the child's funeral with a smirk on her face because the woman took or tried to take hoodoo away from her. The only thing that she loved, she took away the only thing that the woman loved, and that was her son. So the woman left town and never came back again. That's the story of Miss Robinson. Okay, so y'all could be very vindictive in this pile segment energy. Y'all could be the type. And what does vindictive mean? That means getting revenge on an unreasonable level. Like wanting revenge so much, it's illogical. It doesn't even make sense. Okay, I'm talking like I'm picking up on somebody's energy here where somebody cross you. Someone could not even cross you. It don't even have to be a big crossing. Someone don't have to try you that hard and you're ready to trigger some magic their way. I could be talking to somebody like that. And this is the energy that makes you stand on business. Because, and why is this darker energy coming out in tarot, right? Why is this standing on business? Because you're really about your craft. Like, you're not just talking the talk. I just got confirmation. You're not just talking the talk. You are really about your craft, and you will really send something somebody's way. Okay? And some of y'all aren't pretending to go to church or anything like that. Like, you're just really about that life. Now, others of y'all, some other energies here will go to church, will pretend to be the matriarch, will pretend to be in that mother energy or that grandmother energy. Okay? And y'all will go back home and throw something on in the background. Yeah, this pile. Wow, the grandchildren. Yeah. Okay, so what makes you stand on business is the things that you do for your grandchildren, or that you see doing for your lineage. Okay, so that is the light. Someone and the studying that you do. Okay, or you could be teaching your grandchildren. You could be making sure that your grandchildren are up on their studies or up on their work. You could even be teaching magic to your grandchildren. Okay. Wow, some serious practitioners follow me. Hey. Ooh. Like, even though this is super, super dark, I'm flattered. I'm flattered that y'all even, hey, follow me. So, hey, no judgment. But, if this is your energy, it's your energy. This is you standing on business. Even if, it's a little vindictive, y'all could calm it down a little bit. You ain't got to shoot fire at everybody, heal. Take it. Make sure you heal whatever it is that you got going on, okay? Because we can feel it. We can feel the revenge, okay? But no. We also see here that when it comes to the kids, when it comes to your lineage, when it comes to education and giving life into your next generation, this is why you stand on business. This is very, very beautiful, and you are able to cultivate and grow this flower, these seeds, okay? And spirit sees that as well. Wow. Maybe I should do a pick a card reading just for the dark practitioners. But anyway, and for my light practitioners too, hey, I don't discriminate, okay? I don't judge. Ace of Coins in reverse, Father of Baskets. Okay, someone here also knows how to take their creativity and make money off of their creativity. Even if it's not making money right now, I'm hearing that you have an understanding that feeding your creativity, it's going to give you back something that's, okay, I'm seeing someone, I just saw someone's SoundCloud getting loaded up. I'm seeing canvases and, okay, so there's some type of message here that Spirit wants me to give you about this, because you could be wondering if this is going to make any money for you. Oh, okay. There's some type of magic that you have to tap into that you may not have fully tapped into yet to learn about. Because, okay, yes, you are this powerful dark practitioner, Yes, you have accomplished so much. You definitely have a lot of understanding about magic and understanding about energy in your, in your bag or in your purpose here. Uh, but what's making you stand on business is you amplifying that, you escalating that, you taking that to another level, or you going into these realms where like you can't rest on your laurels. You know what I'm saying? Going back kind of in like a student mindset, even though your creativity is on like 1,000 here with the father of baskets. Okay, so your art is on mastery level, but there's something that you're supposed to go back and get magic wise to access this into an opportunity where money also flows in. Okay, so don't block it. Don't let the mastery of the mastery that you've already accomplished block you from humbling yourself, going back into a student mindset, and maybe going back to the basics so that you could see where you can get this money portal or money access through your creativity. Okay, yeah, because energy brings us so many different things abundance wise, and it's not always paper, and that's okay. But yeah, anyway, I'm just seeing someone go through like an obstacle thing, and you could be going through this obstacle course wondering like, well, why haven't I got an XYZ? But you're supposed to go through this obstacle course because it's going to make you stronger. It's going to make you like a better practitioner. Okay. But if you don't go through it, if you feel like you're too good for the obstacle course, then you're not going to get those gains or that muscle or that transformation that you're looking for. So the obstacles make you stronger. Nobody wants to really hear that, but it just is what it is. You do need some type of struggle, some type of strife, some type of sweat. Yeah, 10 of sticks. Hey, this is the truth. I'm speaking the truth. You need these. Oh my gosh, it cut out again. But I was saying how like this is the truth, that you need certain obstacles to get your whatever prosperity you're trying to get through this creativity here. Okay, there's something that you're supposed to learn magic wise that it's like you're trying to, maybe you're trying to like skip over it and just get to the money because you've mastered the creativity already, but there's something you need to go back and get, and that is the truth here with the Ace of Knives and the Ten of Sticks, that you have to go through this obstacle course in order to make what you're supposed to make the money you're supposed to make, or something like that. So yeah, very, very interesting reading. Shout out to everybody on the left-hand path. Okay, hey. Also work on your savings, okay, and your investments. But I'm going to leave it there, y'all. I hope this gave you the life force rejuvenation and paradigm shift that you needed for your journey. I'm always honored to be on this journey with you all. I don't know why this reading kept cutting out, but it's crazy. That's what's crazy too. So there's definitely information that you all aren't fully getting because the reading keeps cutting out on me. And I was definitely pulling a lot of different jewels and stuff that you probably aren't even getting, and that just represents the fact that you all have to go back into your studies. There's something that you're missing there. Okay, so yeah, I want to say like bon research, like I'm wishing you well in your studies and you finding the answers that you need. Okay, all right, y'all, much love. See y'all in the next one. Peace.